This is Sparta!
Hola chicos, ¿cómo les va? Espero que muy pero muy bien. Hoy vamos a charlar entre otras cosas sobre este video de una mujer liberal que se queja, anda quejándose ella, de que no hay hombres que adopten el papel tradicional y que a su vez acepten que una mujer sea liberal.
A liberal TikToker going viral with her dating dilemma, complaining it's hard to find Mr. Right in the progressive or liberal Democrat dating pool.
As a liberal woman, it is really hard to find a man who is willing to play the more traditional masculine role in the relationship in today's day and age, who is not a conservative. A man who wants to pay on the first date, who wants to open your door, who has that want and desire to take care of you and to provide, who is not a conservative.
Claro, porque por supuesto, es lo más probable que un hombre conservador quiera proveer para una mujer liberal, ¿verdad? Por favor.
Our next guest argues liberals have rejected those traditional dating roles valued by conservatives. Kaylee McGee-White is a senior fellow at the Independent Women's Forum. She joins us now to explain. So help her with this liberal TikToker with her conundrum.
Yeah, I mean, first I got to start out by saying I simply can't relate, probably because, number one, I'm not a liberal. Secondly, I'm happily married to a masculine conservative man, probably because I'm not a liberal.
Esta mujer, además de ser muy guapa, que vamos a decir la verdad, chavales, es una mujer muy guapa, está en el pico de su belleza, debe tener unos 27 años, 25 o 24. Es una mujer muy razonable. Si tú pretendes algo, debes hacer las cosas necesarias para obtener ese algo, ¿verdad? Si yo quiero estar delgado, no puedo estar comiendo 5 pizzas con Coca-Cola todos los días, ¿verdad? Seguimos.
But I do feel for her a little bit because she's hardly the only one who's experiencing these problems right now, especially among my generation, Gen Z. And this is because Gen Z has largely rejected the traditional conservative values of codependence between the sexes, differences between the sexes. These are values that my generation no longer values, and the result is deep unhappiness among people who are trying to find a potential spouse or partner. And this is the problem with progressivism, especially in its manifestation of feminism.
El malvado feminismo, el maldito feminismo.
Is that when you reject these basic facts about human beings, that we end up being unhappier. I think about this general social survey that has been taken since 1972. The first year that it was taken in 1972, women said that they were much happier than men. Every year since 1972, women have said that they were less happier, and in 1990, men actually surpassed women in being more happy than women are today. And this manifests itself in other ways as well. A 2011 study found that women are twice as likely to be on antidepressants as men. In between 2000 and 2016, suicide rates found that suicides increased among women by 50%, but only by 20% among men.
Es un espanto que haya cada día más personas intentando quitarse la vida.
These are not coincidences. These are a direct result of us rejecting the traditional values that conservatism still values.
Kaylee, those same studies say that conservative women are the happiest among all the groups, and it is precisely for what you said. So liberal women are complaining that men aren't masculine enough, don't want to take care of them, and yet feminism has told men that masculinity is toxic, and so now we have a generation of basement boys, when back in the 80s, it was raining men, good men, and now what's happened?
Absolutely, and both sexes have suffered as a result of this. You're so right that men also have suffered as a direct result of feminism. But women especially need to keep in mind that we are naturally geared toward duty and commitment, especially as it manifests itself in motherhood. Feminism has largely rejected that and has told women, you don't need the family unit, you don't need to be dependent on a man, actually you don't need a man at all.
la mentira más grande que le han dicho a las mujeres. Que la familia no las va a hacer tan feliz como una carrera, como terminar la universidad, como escalar en la escalera corporativa, como le dicen los americanos. Y que no necesitan al hombre para nada para ser feliz. I need no man, así dicen las americanas. Un horror. Así es, chavales. Aquí la señorita nos está trayendo datos que yo los tenía, pero siempre viene bien recordarlos. Es parte de una mujer para uno no ser calificado de misógino, machista, patriarcal, opresor, potencial agresor sensual, digamos, para no decir esa palabra para que YouTube no me haga problemas. Cuando se pierden estas cuestiones, la gente es más infeliz. Las personas ahora están más infelices que nunca, y más aún las mujeres. Cuando rechazamos nuestra biología, cuando rechazamos lo que realmente somos y nos dejamos imponer cosas, en este caso por el feminismo, toda la sociedad se perjudica.
And we are unhappy as a result of that. Our grandmothers and mothers were happier than my generation is today. And I think that's really sad.
Will has a theory on this woman in the TikTok video. Why don't you just share it?
I just think she wants to declaw the cat. She doesn't want a pre-declawed cat. She's just unhappy that most of the men are already emasculated. She wants a masculine man that she can then emasculate. That's what she would like.
You agree, Kaylee? This is a deep
it sure
question.
sounds like it. It's funny because it goes both ways, right? She wants a masculine conservative man, but why shouldn't a masculine conservative man want a conservative woman?
Exactly.
So, again, it's a two-way street here.
Yeah, exactly right. Kaylee McGee-White, fun conversation. Thanks for being on this morning.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
I love what you said about the codependency of the sexes.
Yes.
Like, it's a huge relief when you realize all the things I'm not good at or not predisposed
Somebody can
to,
fill those
someone
gaps.
else can do, and then I can step up and do the things I'm supposed to do. It's very freeing.
Yes, it's very freeing. Agreed.
Es increíble, muchachos, chicos, estas cosas que vemos. Las mujeres, como dicen algunos, quieren el alfa para domesticarlo y castrarlo, como quien diría. Y como dicen al final del video, es algo muy lindo complementarse con alguien. La verdad, cuando se está bien en pareja, quien lo haya estado, de los que me estén escuchando, sabe que es algo muy lindo sentirse apreciado, querido, y que las cosas que, como comentan al final del video, que uno no es bueno para algo, la otra persona lo es. Y cuando la otra persona no es buena para una cosa, uno la sustituye. Es una codependencia muy linda, es una cuestión de complemento en realidad. Chavales, no se den por vencidos, insistan, perseveren. ¡Vamos!